we're visiting here with Mr. Ken Lewis from Jackson down here, and Ken, you take care of the sawmill here and kind of keep it all together and running. Tell us a little bit about what all you do here at the show.
Well, I do about everything there is to do. We have a lot of things to get ready. The mill is just one of them. And we have boiler inspection. You got to fill engines, drain engines, and get the waterworks all plumbed in again every year. We clean it out every fall, so it all has to be gone over again.
Well, you're kind of a little more than just a sawmill man. You also are a steam man here too.
Oh yeah, I have engines here.
How many do you have?
I've just got one here this year. Usually I have two, but I'm only going to bring one this year.
Well, probably one's all that you can handle, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's enough to take care of if you're going to saw too.
Well, it looks like you've got a lot of logs around here. You're going to have some real good sawing this year.
Yeah, we got a nice bunch of logs.
Ken, are you one of the charter members now of the organization?
I think I am next to the oldest one in the club. The rest of them that started this club are all gone.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about how some of the early shows went compared to today.
Well, we didn't have near as many things to play with when we first started. We didn't used to plow. We didn't have a teeter-totter. Just things that we keep adding. In fact, the very first shows we didn't even have a sawmill. But as time's gone by, well, we keep adding a little bit. Somebody offers us a bargain that we just can't pass up. Well, we'll try to get that. Just like our crane, that was a bargain. We got that big steam crane out of Detroit, and it's taken us, well, right up till this year to really get it fixed up decent. It's in pretty good shape now. It works nice.
Well, I understand the fellows have done a lot of work on that crane this year. They've really put a lot of effort into it. Rebuilt the firebox kinda, and built the catwalk up there, and it's really been a lot of work done on it.
Yeah, they've improved it considerable.
Well, it looks a lot nicer this year, I'll say that.
Oh yeah, a little paint always helps.
It looks very attractive this year, especially with those catwalks up there. Tell us a little bit about the sawmill here. Do you know how old it is?
No, I have no idea. We bought it back in '73 from some individual down in Indiana. I don't even remember his name. I don't know. We hauled it up to my shop and I rebuilt it and redone the carriage and put a different set works on it and just got it so it would run, and then we brought it over here and set it up.
Well, just about any time you buy something like this, it usually takes a lot of work, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I worked on it for a couple months before I got it so it would go.
A lot of times they've been sitting somewhere in somebody's pasture and half a foot of dirt around it. You kind of have to dig them out, and once you get them out of there and move, then you can kind of assess what all's got to be done.
Yeah, that's about what we had to do with this one. Although it wasn't sunk in the dirt much, it was pretty well up on top. But we had to put a new track under it. It had a wood track, and that was all rotted out. We picked up some rails and made a track out of that.
Well, you guys have a wonderful sawmill here. Remember from last year, it did a real good job, and your people that help you here have done a good job, and we're looking to see some real good sawmill action here this year.
Well, we got to get some shingle blocks sawed out and some new plank for the teeter-totter. We're going to try and do that tonight.
I see.
That's why I was getting it ready today.
Okay, well, thank you for all the efforts that you've made and all of the things that you've done in this organization that's helped make it what it is today.
Well, it takes a lot of it. You got to have a few people around. It's a lot more than one person can handle.
It takes a lot of people. It takes a lot of
We've got some real good people too. We've got some excellent workers, and we've got mechanics, tool makers, machinists. Anything you need, we've got it in this club.
They seem to have all of the things that they need to reach out and touch whenever they need something, and everybody works together good up here.
Oh yes,
very the teamwork in this organization is very good.
We've never had a problem in this club in all the years we've been in business.
Well, I think that's great. You folks are very lucky to have so much harmony and rhythm here and making all these shows go together. 40 years, you've certainly done something right.
Well, we've tried.
Okay, well, thank you, and have a good show for 98.
All right.
You bet.